Hello, let us get into unboxing pmbok video 2. So here I am at the beginning of my training program. So what we did was we decomposed the pmbok into the 47 processes. So here we started with the develop project charter, then identify stakeholders, which forms part of the initiation process group. Then we got into planning. We started with develop project management plan, plan scope management, collect requirements, define scope, create work breakdown structure, plan schedule management, define activities, sequence activities, estimate activity resources, estimate activity durations, and develop schedule, followed by plan cost management, estimate cost, determine budget, plan quality management, plan human resource management, plan communications management, plan risk management, plan procurements management, plan stakeholder management. So here we complete with planning. So the blue color stickies represents the first batch, represents the planning part of it. Then we get into execution. The first thing in execution is direct and manage project work, perform quality assurance, then the team related, procure team, build team, manage team kind of thing, then manage communications, then conduct procurements and manage stakeholder management. So with these red color stickies, we complete the execution part of it. So again, this yellow patch of stickies talks about monitoring and controlling. So we talk about monitor and control project work, then perform integrated change control, then monitor and control scope, control schedule, control cost, control quality, control communications, control risk, control procurements, and control stakeholder engagement. With that, we complete monitoring and control. Then we get into closing. Closing has two key processes. The first one is close project or phase, and the second one is close procurements. As a next step, we gave some weightages based on this Fibonacci series of 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and 13. So higher the number, higher the work involved, lower the number, lower the work involved. So develop project charter carries a weightage of 3, identify stakeholders carries a weightage of 2, develop project management plan carries a weightage of 2. Likewise, when we calculated, we came out with a total of, so here it is 39, so we got a total of 39 plus another 39, followed by 25 and 4. So put together, we are supposed to complete 9, 27, 2, 4, 7, 10. So 107 points we are supposed to complete in 3 days time. So which when I divide by 3, I'm getting around 34. So per day, my plan value is becoming 34. So day 1, we should accomplish a plan value of 34 points. Day 2, another 34, and day 3, another 34. So today what happened? Our plan value was 34 for day 1, and what we accomplished, we could complete till this create work breakdown structure. So our earn value is 22. So schedule variance is earn value minus plan value. So in this case, it is 22 minus 39, which is coming to around 17 points. And schedule performance index is SPI, schedule performance. I'll clear this. So schedule variance is equal to earn value minus plan value, that is 22 minus 39. So we are talking about 17. Schedule performance index is earn value by plan value, that is 22 by 39. So that is coming to 0.69 or so. It is coming to 0.64. So that is my schedule performance index for day 1. So an SPI equal to 1 would have told us that the project is right on schedule. And SPI greater than 1, it means the project is ahead of schedule. And SPI less than 1 means the project is lagging behind. So this kind of slippage, 0.64 kind of an SPI in this case, I think it is quite recoverable because we have covered a lot of things about schedule performance index, and we have covered a lot of things about risk management. So these things will give us more momentum when we get into the monitoring and controlling part and the risk related part, because a lot of things are demonstrated in the training itself. So while starting the training, we developed a risk register for this particular training. It reads like experienced trainer is a risk sometimes. So, and inexperienced trainer is also a risk. Trainer failure could be a risk. Poor participation is a risk. Deviations from the topic is a risk. Poor time management could be a risk. Equipment failure could be a risk. Distractions from the main topic could be a risk. And wrong selection of the training could be a risk. So for each of these risks, we did a qualitative risk analysis. That means on the probability and impact scale, we ranked them. So I'm an experienced trainer, so probability is a 10 out of 10, and the impact could be 7, and put together P into I is 70. So likewise, we did this probability into impact for all the risks associated with this training, and the cumulative we got a 334. So that is the total risk index, and we put it on a burn down chart where the y-axis is 334, which is the sum of the cumulative P into I, and the x-axis is all about the number of hours for us to manage this risk. So we spoke about two things. One is the risk register, identify all the risks, then rank those risks based on probability and impact. So that is P into I. So this process we call it as qualitative risk analysis. So I thought no point in talking about these things in a separate thing. I wanted to demonstrate the power of thing as part of the training. So first thing we did is we did a training breakdown structure or a work breakdown structure, and for each of the elements of the work breakdown structure we gave a kind of size estimate based on Fibonacci series, and then we could work out the plan value. The cumulative budget for the training we worked out divided by 3, so that becomes the budget for each day, and then we are able to track our earn value against the plan value. Thus arrive at the schedule performance index and the schedule variances, which helps us to manage the project on track. Parallelly, we worked on the risk register, and we did the qualitative risk analysis of probabilities and impact, and we put a risk burn down chart. I hope, and today we completed the training on time at 5:30 sharp, and tomorrow again we'll be continuing with this. I hope this will help me to demonstrate the power of the earned value management system and proactive risk management. We'll follow up with more videos as the days progresses. Thank you.